Here at Desert Foothills Lutheran Church, God is writing stories of faith and impact in people's lives. As we launch our Legacy Forward for the Next Generation campaign, we want you to hear directly from our church family. Real stories of how God is at work and hopes for what He will do through this ministry for years to come. Each week we'll share a short video from one of our members. Today we get to hear from Dee as she shares her journey and what Legacy Forward means to her.
I've been here since 1999, almost 26 years, or I guess it was 26 years. So I've enjoyed this church. I came out here to visit, usually once a year, and my sister and brother-in-law live in California, but they had a second home out here. So they were associate members of this church for many years, and they both passed away. But we used to go to church down at Pinnacle Peak Bar and Patio, and then they built this church. And so, of course, then I moved out here. I immediately went to this church. So it's been like family to me, second family. We came out here to retire and kind of start afresh, and I went through a divorce after a couple of years, so it was very sad and hard, and this church just was my big support group. And Martha called me one day, wanted to know if I would like to work at the preschool, and I had not worked for years, and so I did, a couple of days a week, a couple of mornings a week, and it was wonderful. I made good friends there and worked there for over 20 years, I think. So I saw kids grow from, like the Fletcher kids go from preschool to college, and Pam Grass's girl, and yeah, it's been wonderful. It's so good to see them continue on and go to church and get involved in church things. I see that with my grandchildren a lot, and I think, what a blessing, God, to see them keep going and not stop going to church, but continue and make a big impact on their lives and their children's lives, because there is a point in lives where you kind of lose them for a little bit, but they tend to come back, so that's good.
That's good.
Oh, it's such a good preschool, first of all. We have such a wonderful staff. Teachers are all great. And the parents all love that preschool. They learn about Jesus, they have fun. I remember working with Carol Chase a lot at the kitchen area in the hospitality room. We would do a lot with preschool when there was family nights or cowboy days or what have you. Yeah, a lot of that. So it's a fun place to work, and it impacts the parents. Some who do not have a church home possibly will be impacted and come here to church, and we've seen that happen. So that's good. Well, it's very, very inspiring. I'm so excited about that. I was thinking back when I went to parochial school for 8 years in Nebraska, Lutheran school, and I remember learning the Great Commission, and I'm thinking as a child, oh, I should be a missionary, thinking, oh, what a crazy thing to say. Then I see my daughter and son-in-law become missionaries, and I thought, okay, God, thank you. And they have done a fabulous job in Cambodia. The schools there are thriving, and I'm so excited about our school there that's already going to build on a couple new rooms. They love that school. The kids love the school. They love to learn about Jesus, hear Bible stories, learn to sing, take it home to their parents, tell them about Jesus and neighbors and so on. So it's a great mission, I think. I'm very excited about that. Well, I hope this new addition and what the projects we're doing will bring new families up here, which I know they're moving up here. So I see families looking for churches and finding Desert Foothills to be just the place, because we have wonderful pastors. We are so blessed, seriously, to have such good pastors, good staff, and Martha's been so wonderful. Christy does fabulous on the music department, and there are just so many I could mention, and I will forget some. So there's so many good friends I've made here who have passed on. I remember Ruth Lynn and I doing the Christmas little angel tree every year, so I miss her. She's gone. And Joan Rhyme and I were good friends and did the movie thing and worked in the kitchen a lot. And yeah, she was a sweetheart. So I look for it to expand and to really, become. It's not just all about brick and mortar. It's what's going on inside that campus and what's bringing people in and encouraging them to become a part of this wonderful church. I have visited a lot of churches, belonged to a lot of churches in my lifetime, And I have been to churches visited where no one ever said hello to you. And I try to be friendly here, but I think we are a very friendly church. We're kind of a melting pot, I always think of it as, because they come from all over here during the visitors in the wintertime. A lot of people moving up here, so it's everyone you meet, though, very few are natives. It's fun to meet everybody from somewhere else, or they know somebody it's very good.
And you know everybody in Nebraska.
I know everybody in Nebraska.
Everybody's from Nebraska. You can find your cousins.
You're right, yeah, and we do have good people from Nebraska here. And whenever I have visitors or family that comes out here, they love coming to my church. That's very exciting. I would say for the growth of future generations, like I say, it's what's going on inside the campus that makes a lot of good programs, good things for the children to do, good programs for the adults. Our life groups are wonderful. Our life groups, because I've been in one for many years. Yeah, so I look for great things happening up here. Because I remember when they were building this church, and it was like Pastor Beyer had great anticipation and hopes for this.
Thank you, Dee, for sharing your story with us. And thank you to all who are a part of this church family. Your prayers, your service, your generosity are building something that will bless generations here in Scottsdale and across the world in Cambodia. Together, let's keep moving legacy forward.